only have one child awake at the moment, and so I figured I would do this because I wanted to get this done and out of the way, and I thought I would actually record it because I did try and look this up and I wasn't having much luck trying to find it. A video of it online. Now maybe it's because I'm not looking up the right titles, I don't know. But I'm going to be doing what they call well, in the book it's called the initial test, but a lot of people refer to it as the water test. Okay. Now, yep. Now in the book it says fill it up to the 3 line, so I have it up to the 3, which is 3 liters of water. And I have to put it back this way so I can get the lid on it. And it makes fun noises. I love that. And then we make sure it is on to the steam. The steam is locked. Yeah, steam, not venting. I'll turn it back that way again. Let me make sure you guys can still see that. I pulled it forward apparently. Okay. Then I have my book here beside me. Push the steam button, take it down to 2 minutes. Take it down to 2 minutes. Wait 10 seconds and it should kick, oh, it'll kick on. Once this is completed, it will move on to warm setting. So then you can turn it off and then open. Okay. So that's it. Well, that definitely wasn't difficult now, was it? But yes, I've read it, I've washed it, I've cleaned it, all that fun stuff. But I wanted to make sure I did the initial water test on it first to make sure everything... Oh! I feel some heat. I must have something turned on and I don't realize it. Anyway, so I wanted to make sure I got the water test done so that way I could make sure everything was working on it properly and that I understood somewhat how this works before I actually go and do anything with it, because, well, you're going to get to see some of the videos I'm going to be doing with this. But I remember when I first seen these come out, like a couple of years ago, I was like, my husband had said to me, oh, you should get one of these. I'm like, why? What's the point? I have pots and pans. And, you know, what, 2 or 3 years later, I'm like, I'm getting one. I'm just getting one because it has a yogurt setting on it. It has a rice setting on it because I can cook like, you know, parboiled brown rice, but actual brown rice, no, can't do it. Or like any of the fancy rices, can't do it. So it's like, I can use it for that, I can use it for soups and stews, and sometimes I will admit I am bad for this, that, you know, 2 hours before supper rolls around and I realize I haven't pulled anything out for supper, you can actually put it in this thing, frozen, and cook it. So that's another reason why I did this, because I don't know how often I do that. I forget to pull something out for supper and it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So it's like, I can just put a whole chicken in here, frozen, and cook it up, and boom, I've got dinner. And I don't even know how long, because I don't know what the cooking time is for chicken or anything on this, because a lot of this is preset and you can, you know, adjust it. So it's going to be, you know, lots of playing and fiddling with it. But I'm going to love the yogurt setting once I get that figured out, because I'm a fiend for yogurt. I love yogurt. And I have to have a certain type of yogurt now. Sorry, I'm trying to be very vague on it because I haven't done the update video yet. So once I get that figured out, I'll be so excited, because then it won't cost an arm and leg to have yogurt. I'll bring you guys, oh, yep, the top is nice and warm. The sides are cold though. Top's warm. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back when this is, you know, done doing what it's doing. Sitting here staring at this thing and I realized I forgot to add. I picked up the 8-quart 7-in-1 Duo Instant Pot, sorry, is what it is called. In case I know someone's going to ask me which one it is I have. And that's the one I have, is the 8-quart. It was the biggest one that they had. Well, the biggest one I could get here anyway. Amazon Canada and Amazon US are two different sites completely. So this was the biggest one I could see that I could get on it, because we're a family of 5 and there are 2 boys. One is a teenager, he's 14, and the other one is almost a teenager, he's 11, turning 12 this year. And he eats like a full-grown man at 11. And so yes, I do need bigger pots and pans for that reason. So that is what this one is. The reasoning behind it is because it comes with all these other functions, and because of how big the pot itself was. I'm not saying one brand is better than the other, it's just I got what I could get where I live without having to do weird orders over the US and have to pay the exchange, and no, I can't be bothered with that sometimes. But I will tell you guys this, it's warming up nicely, and now I get what people were meaning by it has a strange plasticky smell when you're first doing it. Now I see why you probably really want to do this initial water test, to burn off that smell, because I'm smelling it. At first I thought I was losing my mind, but no, I do smell it. But it is nicely heating up. I can hear it's going, so I know it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. But yes, I thought I would add that in there, that this is the 8-quart dual 7-in-1 Instapot. So it's all done now, and okay, there we go. The pin is still up and there is pressure on it. You can yeah, sorry, I'm not going to do the wooden spoon thing. That doesn't really freak me out too much. You know you're a pressure canner when that does not freak you out. You're an old granny? Okay.
Mom, I feel like I should wear a shirt that I don't care about that much.
But yeah, that's kind of, yeah, you don't want to wear that shirt right now. Afterwards. Okay, sorry everybody. So it went on to the keep warm setting. Oh, hang on, let me flip you down a little bit here. Okay, so it went over to the keep warm setting and we just hit the cancel button, so now you can see it says off. Now I just gotta wait for the pin to come down and that, because I'm just gonna let it do a natural release so I don't ruin my cupboards, because it's right underneath my cupboard no matter where I put it, so it's always probably going to do a natural release because of that. But yes, that was not very exciting. There was nothing to it. There was no bang, no pop, no nothing. Not like when you're actually pressure canning. Ooh, that's noisy. But this, there was no noise other than the beep telling me it was done, which my dogs started barking because they thought somebody was here. Stupid dogs. So that's going to be fun. So every time this thing is going to beep, my dogs are going to bark. Yay! But other than that, it wasn't terribly exciting. The smell's gone from it. Doesn't stink anymore. Now, and it does, yeah, it does do what they say. It stays locked until, yeah, I'll be the one to test it. It stays locked, and so there is no opening it. So that was it. Now it's going to dump it out, dry it out, and I don't know, figure out what I'm going to make with it next. So I'll see you guys soon.